Hey, this is Mike McCready, your host on episode 85 of the Hookblast Podcast. This is the podcast where we discover a few new catchy songs. You add the ones you love to your own streaming playlists, or you can easily follow my playlists on the major streaming services. You can find them easily by going to hookblast.com. Okay, I'm in a really bad place right now. Not mentally. I just mean I'm in Midtown Manhattan, and there's been a crime wave in the city this year. And the crime keeps getting more and more sophisticated. On my way here, I saw the cops talking to a guy who had the legs of a dancer. But I don't think they can really do anything about it unless they find the rest of the body. It's getting pretty bad out there. Okay, let's play some hooks. Kicking off the show today is a song. I got kicked off my show one time. Well, technically it wasn't my show. It was just a streetcar in San Francisco, and in my defense, I was getting pretty sick and tired of pants and responsibilities, and I was left unsupervised. And anyway, this is a country song about familiar experiences by Paul Owen. It's called There'll Come a Time.
I said, hey, what's the rush to grow old? Enjoy the ride, cause it don't go slow. Take it all in, cause the next thing that you know, there'll come a time when you walk down the line, out on your own and you can't wait to climb out in the world and you make your own way home. There'll come a time when you'll meet a girl, cover your eyes and say bye to your world. Before you know, you'll be thinking where to go. There'll come a time.
Okay, that's a good vibe to get the show going this week. On the heels of Paul Owen is BriGuel. It's a duo formed by Brianne and Miguel. Best friends, husband and wife. They claim to be co-workers who make music and babies together. To me, that sounds like a pretty serious HR violation. My wife asked me if I'd like to have kids one day. I said sure, but that I didn't think I'd be able to handle them for any longer than that. This is Red Ropes.
We got girls, we forgot where we came from. Wasting time to find a fake connection. Too scared to spend the time alone.
Well, I'd fucking awake in the middle of the night, and I realize that every time I stare into the abyss stares back. It all feels wrong. The love is gone. Can we go on living this way? What's living this way? It all feels wrong. The love is gone.
That's Red Ropes from BriGuel. The Hookblast Podcast is sponsored by Xray. MusicXray.com is where musicians go to get their music heard by some of the industry's top decision makers. Xray uses a combination of music analysis software, machine learning, and industry professionals to identify high potential songs and talent. New musician users can apply promo code HOOKBLAST21 at checkout. You know, people often ask me, would you please just mind your own business? No, that's not what I was going to say. They ask me, who was America's second president? And I tell them it was John Adams. And up next is a song from a modern-day John Adams, who's an artist and who says this song was written about an elderly couple named Bill and Ann, who had been married for 26 years. Unfortunately, Bill developed severe dementia and other complications that made it difficult for him to communicate. But Anne could tell he was trying to say something, and through a series of yes and no questions, she finally realized Bill was asking her to marry him, perhaps forgetting they were already married, for 26 years. Rather than drop the subject, Bill persisted over the following days until Anne agreed, and they renewed their vows in the garden. This is A Million Lives.
Stood right here, holding your hand to promise our future together. A hand that I'll hold forever. As you shattered the distance between us. If I had a million tries, had a million lives, I'd find you every time. If I had a million days, I'd find a billion ways to show you. If I had a million lives, I'd love you a million times.
Oh, that's a beautiful song. And right behind it, we have another beautiful song. This one is by writer Carin Fradin, and she wrote it about growing up in upstate New York. I know something about that. Well, I remember back in Nebraska, I told my mom that when I grew up, I wanted to be a musician. And she said, "Don't be silly. You know, you can only do one or the other." Well, I saw her this summer, and she asked me why I ended up doing neither. Anyway, this is Crush on My Hometown.
Skinny dipped when we were bold and daylight turned to dark. We survived the Bobcat coaster at the rundown amusement park. I saw our first great concert there outside under the stars, and played those songs all night long at home in my backyard. I remember the buzz of that homecoming crowd, nights together on that old playground, under the bridge where everything went down. Yeah, I have a crush on my hometown. It's where I wore my cap and gown with familiar faces all around. So many secrets to be found. Yeah, I have a crush on my...
Okay, up next we have a song from writer Ron Ryan and producer and performer Adam Cunningham. It's a song about a couple who have been worn down by life in this cold world we live in. You know, I've had a hard life. You know, it's due to my victim complex. This is Fall for Humanity.
Come on, baby, let's handle some old school. Maybe they'll give us back the golden rule. Broken hearts don't have to be stone cold. Hearts touch too much will turn to gold. Baby, run around the world with me. We'll fall in love with everyone we see. Fall, fall, fall for humanity. All for one, like it used to be.
Okay, that's all the time we have for episode 85 of the Hookblast Podcast. Remember to feed the cat, water the plants, and to not start your own podcast if you're in the Federal Witness Protection Program. Also, add the songs you love to your own streaming playlists, look up artists that you liked, and become fans. I said fans, not stalkers. I'm talking to you, future me. All songs are used with the permission of the rights holders, and I'll catch you right back here next time with a fresh batch of new hooks. Bye-bye.